everybody, I just came back from the gym, so I figured I would show you my tuna recipe. That's why I'm dressed like this. I just have my leggings, my sports bra, and I took off my wet jacket. I just put on a dry one. I'm exhausted, but I like to prepare my tuna right before I go into the shower whenever I eat this meal. I absolutely love it. It fulfills me, and it's just bomb, okay? A lot of you said that you want to like see the things that I eat, and this has been one of the meals to try to like trim me down. Without feeling like I'm on a diet, because that's the worst, to be honest. So I have the chicken of the sea chunk light right here. I just get mine. I want to get it at Walmart, but it's just like, I mean, at Costco, but it's just so many cans. But this is what it's looking like. I really like tuna. I'm going to show you another tuna meal I like, and it has rice and seaweed. But I like to prep this because I feel like it's just flavorful when it kind of just sits in the fridge for a little bit. So now for my seasonings, garlic powder. Just like a little, whoop. Oh, I forgot my cayenne. Sometimes I like a little kick, a little bit of onion. You guys might hear my cat. She was like jumping all on top of here. So trust me, she's fine. She's very spoiled with a full-blown cat treat in that room. That's her room now. I forgot my mayo. The best mayo ever, QP. It has an umami flavor. I do some squirts of that. Try not to go overboard because mayo is like, you know, not the healthiest, but I'm a mustard person. And this is almost out, but we also have spicy brown mustard. You team mustard or mayo, some fresh cracked pepper. This one's just from Trader Joe's. Made an order on Walmart because I felt stupid just buying bird seed. So I was like, okay, let me get some stuff. And this 2 pound of carrots was $1.54 on sale. And I'm like, what's wrong with it? I'm just gonna dice some up along with some celery and some onion. So let me prep that. I'm glad my celery is still good. It's reaching its limit, but I'm gonna use it for a soup too. We actually have a red onion, I forgot. So I'd rather have red onion in my tuna. I do love sweet yellow onion, but I'm gonna use this little nub for the soup because that's all I have. And the soup will not taste good with red onion. I've personally have never seen anybody adding carrot, but my mom always put carrot growing up. So I think that's why I like it. That's what I just grew up with. And I like just like the crunch of it. I'm a texture person, so you know when you hear people that just need crunch, I'm one of those people. I just need it. If something's too mushy, I don't think I can eat it. I'm dying to try Korean marinated crab, but Glenn doesn't think I'm gonna like it because of the texture. This just looks so good, look at that. I am starving. I was actually gonna do an open face tuna sandwich, but you know what? I'm gonna do the full blown. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more mayo. I just don't like to overdo it, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, my heater's on. I forgot to turn it off. Well, at least, no wonder it's so hot in the house. Okay, a little bit more. Let's be realistic. I mean, I do like mayo too. I'm gonna show you the star of the show, which is just such a must for me. Oh my gosh, it like brings it up by 20. You need banana peppers right here, either mild or hot. The tanginess from them is just so good in tuna. Oh, I forgot relish. Hold on. I also put in relish. I like sweet relish. The dill one just tastes like, I just do like a little whoop. Star of the show. These banana peppers. Oh my gosh, they add so much flavor. You can also add jalapeno, but I personally don't have jalapeno on deck or else I would put it. Just kind of just chop it up. And it's so funny because I feel like tuna sandwiches were like totally trending. But I've always loved tuna sandwiches. They're just so good. I grew up eating them, so I think that's why I love it so much. Sometimes I'll add just a little bit of salt, but not a lot. I just barely did a little dash. I like to add a little bit of, ooh yeah, of the juice of the peppers, and it's so good. What I usually would do like for lunchtime is I just eat this with like the little pack of Ritz crackers. Yeah, that's not like the healthiest cracker, but it really satisfies me. And I don't know how many crackers are in that pack, but I ate the whole damn thing, and I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a growing girl, okay? I'm still growing. So I'm gonna stick this in the fridge. Whew, I'm very tired. I did legs today. It looks like I didn't work out, but I swear I did. I was drenched. I'm gonna go take a shower, and then we're gonna come and eat and have a little eat with me because I know you guys like that. I'll be back once I'm showered. I am seriously starving. I'm starving right now. Get in, loser. My best friend gave me this for Christmas last year because we say we're from the same planet. You're on 2 advent calendars, and I try to set up because you know, I'm tall, so I'm like up here, or else it's just like all breastises. So let's eat this freaking sandwich. So I have a little twist. So I follow this girl Danielle on TikTok, and she like blew up a tuna sandwich. Who would have guessed? And it's from Joe and the Juice, but we don't have that. I looked it up. And we don't have one in Orange County, but there's one in Santa Monica. I definitely know I'm not going to drive all the way to Santa Monica for a tuna sandwich. I'm good. I mean, the bread looks very crispy. I already tried it on like a sandwich sim. I feel like I got like the same, you know, vibe. I have my bread. I have 2 pieces of sourdough because I'm starving and I deserve it. I'm someone where I love extra lettuce. So she actually put, or no, not that she puts, but the place puts pesto. And to be very honest, I'm like, I like pesto, but sometimes I'm just, if it's too much pesto, then I'm like, I don't know, I'm feeling a little nauseated. And just by looking at this, I had to look at the back because I was like, this isn't mold, right? But no, it's garlic because I don't buy pesto. So I'm going to put it on part of the sandwich so I don't ruin the whole thing because I love my tuna sandwich. So I'm just going to put it on this part. And we're going to see if I'm going to like it. But I know Joe and the Juice puts a spread of pesto, so let's give it a try. Oh, it tastes good. So she uses this on the sandwich, Chipotle Tabasco. My favorite is actually the green one, which we have the jalapeno one in the fridge, but I've never tried Chipotle. And this one also kind of worries me because I'm not the best with Chipotle, like smoky flavors, but we'll see. I mean, it could be good because Tabasco is like tangy. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak right now. I'm so hungry. I'm just gonna stick the tuna salad all over. I should not be this hungry. That's bad. So, but I had such a good workout too. I had a leg workout. Oh my gosh, look at all this tuna. I'm gonna eat it all. It's because I'm not eating chips with it either. And like I said, I'm a growing girl, you guys. I'm like still growing, okay? I mean, it might not be in the best ways, but yeah, that's a joke. I'm trying to do good. So I'm gonna put on lettuce. I already washed this. Look at this big sandwich. I can't wait. Okay, hopefully I get tuna and all that in the first bite with the pesto. Oh, Okay. Do I like it? It's whatever to me. It's okay. It's not my favorite. Like I said, I'm not like the biggest pesto person. Like if anything, pasta, but I kind of like my tangy tuna. You know what I do need though? Pickles. I need a pickle with my bites of tuna. I eat like about 2. Okay, I'm very happy I didn't put pesto everywhere because it's not my fave. I know in the sandwich there's also avocado and tomato. In fact, I like guacamole. I don't like sliced avocado, and I lie to kick it if I say I like avocado toast. I've tried so many times, and again, it's the texture. It's mushy. Oh my god, this whole section like fell out. I'm shoving it in. Not an avocado toast fan, unless there's lots of pickled onions. I need that texture. Let me try the pesto while we have this going on. And then she puts this chipotle sauce, so let's see if I like it. I don't know. Let's see. That kind of tastes like medicine to me. Wait, I'm not liking this. Hold on. It's a little too smoky for me. Damn, I thought I was gonna like it because she just makes everything look so damn good. And then when you try it, have you ever done that? You try something that someone suggests and you're like, damn, we definitely don't have the same tongue. Let me see if I bite my pickle. These are the ones we have right now. I want the Grillo, but I couldn't find them. Let me try it again with that Tabasco. I'm going to try it right here. And then I'm going to bite the pickle after. She eats caper berries. Have you guys ever had caper berries? I almost got them, but I was like, I don't know. But I do like olives, so I feel like I might like it. But now I'm scared to try it because I don't really like the pesto on the sandwich, and I kind of didn't like that chipotle bite, but let's try it again. It's a big no for me. It's a big no. Whoa, that tastes like medicine. People like, wait, what? I'm not a fan of that. I can deal with the slight pesto, but not the chipotle. It's just so good on its own. I'm sure you guys would want me to film my workout, but I'm super shy to do that shit. I'm not shy to do a lot of things. Like, I'll dance in public, whatever, act a fool. But when it comes to the gym, I'm not trying to look like I'm some fitness person. Like, I want to be. I don't know. Like, I don't know. This section keeps falling out, but it's like in a scoop of lettuce, so it's like perfect. It's like a lettuce cup. So, I'm scared to film in the gym. My gym is not crowded at all. So I discovered a new one. And it's so empty. It is wild. It almost makes me feel like, damn, am I a loser? But I like it because you don't have to wait for anything. It's super chill. Plus, I'm going on a weekend, so it's like no one's there. Oh, God. I can hear Hoku just complaining. She, like, cries for me, like, wild. So if you hear her, just ignore her. She's fine. I almost filmed. Maybe one day. Sorry if I'm eating like wild. I'm so hungry. I like tuna in my knuckles. Oh, look, I decorated the tree. I did it at 3 in the morning. Or else it was never going to get done. I just looked at it. I was like, let's do this. Let's do it. Damn, I hate wasting things. I don't even think Glenn was gonna like that because I know what when you know what each other likes. So I did legs today, and I did so good. There's maybe like 6 people there, 7 at the most. And there's like 1 girl. So I was actually kind of excited. Like, I'm not one to like really interrupt people or like want to make friends. I'm always down to like smile or like, like, hey, we're here. So I tried to make eye contact with her, but I felt like I saw her staring at me when I was doing triceps in between my leg sets, like giving me a dirty look. And I was thinking, is she giving me a dirty look? And then it hit me. I'm like, oh, I think this bald dude is her man. So then I didn't even look at him. Like, I don't like to look at anybody at all. I just don't. Or like, other men, it's just like, I'm not opening up that door. That invite is like, that's been closed. Like I said, I'll say hi and all that, but you know how it goes sometimes. You open one door, like slide in and they do the splits. Well, I don't take any chances. So, and I'm not just saying, flirting and all that. I'm talking about talking, because sometimes people, you befriend the person at the gym that just talks. So I'm not saying, everybody just wants to like, what's your Instagram? No. I'm talking about just talking. So how was your day? What did you do? Oh, yeah, I'm doing this. So what are you working out on? Oh, damn, yeah. Oh, have you ever tried this exercise? And it just, like, it's a snowball effect. And you're just, like 11 minutes in, you're like, damn, my sweat went away. Yeah. So, then I figured out it was her guy. Because then he went to her when she was, like, working out or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay, she was kind of, like, doing that side eye, like, there's only one more hoe in here, and I have to watch her. I don't want your man. I love my man. I love my man. But I get it, though, because, yeah, if I saw... Well, I wasn't even looking at him, though. I was literally doing triceps, like, like, I make ugly freaking faces. I mean, I get it. I would definitely be like, who's that chick working out by Glenn? Oh, hell no. I sometimes I get jealous, but sometimes I don't, because it's like, yeah. I just think it's more funny, like, if I catch girls looking at Glenn, I'm like, oh, that's my man. Only one time, I'm going to tell you guys a story time. Oh, my God. So, oh, my God, there's so many stories, you guys. I feel like you wouldn't even know me by my past. It's funny, but it's not funny. So, Glenn and all of us were in Vegas for my birthday. And it was funny because I'm not going to say like who the names or whatever, but this is the first time I met a vlogger there. Actually, not like ever meeting a vlogger. I actually met some Canadian vloggers one time and we partied so hard. It was so much fun. But like I met a vlogger that I know. She's married to and all that. And then I met up another vlogger, or she met up with all of us, and it was really cool. So we're all having a good time, you know, we're drinking and all that, and we're at the Cosmo, and they kind of have like this bar area and then also dance area. So it's not like a club, but it's like a lounge with a dance area kind of thing by the casino. So I'm like, all right, this is cool. This is like low key. This is easy. So one guy starts like dancing, right? And we all start laughing because I'm with my girlfriend too. She doesn't live in Vegas like my friend, our couple, you know, our friend or whatever. Glenn's best friend and his girl, who's now my best friend too. And so then, thank goodness we get along, right? Because sometimes those things just go, whoop. But anyhow, sorry. I love telling stories because I say so much shit. And you guys like my storytelling. Like some people say, oh my gosh, I love when you say story times. Like it's so entertaining. But my mind goes like so off. And I'm not trying to diagnose myself, but it definitely goes off. I just have a lot to say. I like to say every little bit. So we're like laughing because the guy's like has his butt and he's all like shaking it in front of me and his pants are freaking split. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like he has a straight hole in his pants. So then he gets mad that I don't dance with him. I didn't get upset. He's like, come on, get up. Get your ass up. When's the next time you're just going to be in Vegas? And in my head, I'm like, oh, you must be from another state. That's not close. You know, like I'm in California. To drive to Vegas is so quick. It's easy. Been a million times. So I was thinking, okay, he must be from like another. I'm just thinking, I'm probably going to go again this year, but okay. So then we just like kind of ignore him. The guys like Glenn and his friends and the other husband, all that, they didn't know what he was saying because he was kind of like in my face, but he wasn't like being aggressive. He's just like, come on, what's the next time we're going to be? Like just drunk, you know, but it was funny. It wasn't threatening at all. So the guys are like kind of looking or whatever, like what's going on? Because I could tell like from them, they wouldn't be able to tell because he was like in my face, but it wasn't bad, like I said. And then they were like talking to themselves and they're like, oh, like he better watch out or else I'll kick his ass, you know, just guy talk or whatever. But not like actually doing something, just making like a little comment, like he better chill out before we kick his ass, whatever, you know, but they weren't going to do it. It wasn't that serious. And Glenn is not like that. Or his friend. If anything, I'm the one who chose violence that day. So then I just happened to like look and I'm like laughing and it's like slow-mo, like ooh. So then I turn like all slow motion, like what the fuck? Because then I saw this chick and I just see from afar, because they're like kind of next to us, but not like from afar. I can't hear. That's why they can't see what's going on. I didn't know what was going on. And I just see her go like this to him. And I'm like, what? And I get up. I'm like freaking out. Like it just brought back an old Lizzie I never want to be ever again. But I was ready to literally fight her. Like I wanted to beat her ass. And so then I just freaked out and I just saw her. I was like, what's going on? Da, 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 all this shit, whatever. And they're like, calm down, whatever. So then Glenn, you know, being so sweet and not knowing my capability. Because he's never really seen me that angry before, ever. Like I've never created a scene or caused anything. This is probably like the first time I was like, why is she grabbing my fiance? At the time we're not married, my fiance's freaking chin. Like she was flirting. That's what I thought. And I'm like, what the heck? And he's explaining whatever. Like, oh no, we said this and that. I was like, I don't give a shit. Like, I didn't care what they said. They could say whatever they wanted to say. I was just like, tunnel vision onto that girl. So I'm like, I'm not going to do anything. And they're like, chill out. You don't want to get in trouble. I'm like, I'm fine. So then, oh my gosh, I'm really telling you guys the story. Okay, so then, screw it. You know what I mean? It's me. So then, let me take a bite of my sandwich, okay? Pinky's up because this is so good without the pesto and that medicine Tabasco. So then, I tell Glenn, oh babe, hold my drink. He's like, no, what are you doing? I go, I need to fix my heel. I said, I'm not going to do anything. Hand him my drink. Pretend to fix the heel. He's holding it. I go right underneath his arm and I go straight up to her. I start yelling. And she looked at me like, you're psycho. I'll never forget her expression because I just went off because I'm just thinking, okay, well, I'm not going to do anything because I don't want to get in trouble. At that point, I didn't know Security was already there. So then I'm like in her face. I was like, don't you ever effing touch my fiance's face ever again. I don't know who you think you are, but you don't put hands on no one. You don't put hands on anybody, right? You don't do it. So then she's just looking at me like I'm crazy. And then I'm like looking at her. And then from afar I look and I'm like, damn, security's already looking at me. Because I'm kind of like in her face like pissed. And she's looking at me like, you're very psycho. So I just tell her my little bit. And then I just walk away, right? Right when I walk away, my friend goes up to her and starts it again. And she's like, what are you doing? Who do you think you are? And I'm just like, whoa, like I kind of already closed this chapter for the night. Like we're good. So then I got pissed because then she's looking at her and she's like, oh, you just look ghetto. And I just looked at her like, what do you mean by that? Why are you calling her ghetto? Ghetto for what? What do you mean by? And then that's when I got triggered and it was just a whole snowball effect. And yeah, oh my gosh. And it ended up like my friend saying some shit to her and then takes her bracelet, rips it off her arm. Oh my, that was all that happened, you guys. We didn't like do anything to her, but my friend did that. And I was like, oh shit, this shit really got escalated. I thought I closed it, but all right. But then I got mad because I'm drunk. I'm still kind of pissed and she's kind of started it. So now I'm kind of riled up. And then I didn't like the comment she was making towards my friend. Oh, you look tacky. You look ghetto. And then that like triggered me like, oh yeah, you don't do that to someone. And then that's when it was a whole thing and then we left. So then we start walking, right? And then there's this drunk guy coming now from the club. So now me and my friend are like, oh my gosh, like that's so crazy what happened. I'm glad we got out of there. All that. My vlogger friends go their way. I'm like highly embarrassed because I'm like, oh my God, I just met this girl and her husband. Like they probably think I'm so crazy. And then my other one, I wasn't embarrassed by her because we already kind of know. Like, it wasn't a big thing. We've already met each other too several times. So then we start walking and me and my friend are kind of like behind and the guys are in front. And now this drunk guy starts hitting on me and my friend. And then that's when our guys start looking like, what's going on? Now Glenn's about to get in a fight. You guys, it was so crazy. Like, it was so crazy. So I didn't want Glenn to start anything because, you know, it just sometimes, because the guy was saying a lot of shit and it just triggered Glenn. I got scared because the guy, it looked like he was gonna, Glenn was ignoring, I was like, ignore him. He's walking. Like, he looked like he was about to run up on Glenn and punch him in the back of the head. Like, you know, do like a dirty shot or something like that. So I already predicted it. So we're going down the escalator. We're almost like to the exit of the hotel. Like, dude, just leave us alone. Like, Glenn dropped it. He's like, whatever, like, F you, whatever. You know what I mean? Just get up, get away from us, get away. That's what he kept saying. Get away from us, whatever. And I'm saying, get away from us. Like, stop. Like, it's done. Like, you know? Because now I'm kind of like, with guys, it can kind of like get riled up and you just never know. I don't know this guy. He looks like he's just wants to fight now. He looks like he was looking to just start something. So then I'm like, oh, I can already see it. So I was like, excuse me, security. I was like, there's some guy who's trying to fight my fiance. And I was just trying to fight some girl 15 minutes ago. And Glenn, that was the first time he ever saw me like really pissed off. But since then, nothing has ever happened, you guys. Oh, I don't want to be like that. It's just I saw her touch his whole chin and I was like, what is going on? I mean, a lot of my BS was because of like my past relationship. It was really bad, you guys. Like, it triggered a lot of things in me. I was definitely a different person. Like, I was just partying a ton. So much I could tell you. Like, I think about that whole portion of like, it was about 2.5 years of my life, which may not seem like a lot, but that 2.5, like, so much happened and so much went down and a lot of like crazy shit. It's crazy too, because to this day, I'll still think about stories and I'm like, damn, I really went through that? Or that really happened? Or I had to do that? Or I had to figure this out? Yeah. It was, and I don't want to, I don't want to trigger things in people also because I don't know people's past, and some of the stuff really isn't that nice, you guys. I like saying things out loud because it's very therapeutic for me. That's one of the things I like about YouTube is one, it's therapeutic for me to say what I'm saying, and two, I know that there's other people out there like me, because to me, it is so crazy because growing up, like here's an example. I never knew anybody else who was raised by their grandparents. I only had like one friend in grade school, and he was with his grandma all the time, but he had his parents, but they were working all the time. So he was predominantly with his grandma because then my dad and me, we would drive him after school to his grandma's house all the time so he didn't have to walk because it was on the way home. So that was like all I knew. But like once I started YouTube, it was crazy to know how many people were raised by their grandparents. Like I don't know anybody else, you know what I mean, that was like that. So whenever he's like, oh, I was raised by my grandparents, I was like, whoa, this is very common. Much more common than what I would have ever thought. Because I always felt like I was so alone in that topic my whole entire life. Sorry, I'm kind of eating like a savage today. I'm tired. And guess what? It's midnight. My mom used to say, don't eat too late, you're gonna have nightmares. Because I'm having nightmares. I'm an open book. Okay, I can't eat this whole part of the bread. I'm just gonna do like an open sandwich type of deal with the rest of this. Because it's getting like a little bit too much bread. And I want to eat all my tuna and my extra lettuce. So if I don't want to eat both sides of the bread, oh, my tuna keeps falling. I just eat it like this. Just like open face. You know what I've been craving? Pupusas. I was just envisioning holding one right now. Cabbage. I don't know what it's called. I saw the name. Is it cuidado? Oh, no. Oh, wait. I think that means be careful. Or like watch out. Cuidado? I don't know. But the salsa with the cabbage... What is that called? Down below, let me know. But I really want a good pupusa. Is anybody in the Orange County area and knows of a good pupuseria in Orange County? I would love to know. I've looked some up, but like the reviews, they're just like not there. So I'm like, I don't know if it's good or not. Okay, I'm gonna get going. I love you guys. Hopefully I didn't leave you like... Just think about me like, don't you ever put your hands on my fiance ever. Just think about that. All right. Love you. Bye.